I remember growing up with the snow.
Yeah.
I lived in some weird places, and one of them was Colorado, and I remember my experience in the snow of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and you get on a toboggan, and I remember my sister, my brother, and I was in the back, my sister was in front of me, and my brother was in the very front. Have you guys ever been on a toboggan?
Oh, yeah.
So you understand how it works when you go down the hill and who's going to get sprayed?
Like it just goes everywhere to the sides.
So the person in the front gets
hammered,
gets pelted with the updraft that's coming. When you're going down, it hits the snow and shit's flying right up in his face.
Yep.
And I remember, and I was in the back just like, oh,
yeah, this is fun.
Yep. And my brother, he had a jacket on. He had like a little slit here. And I remember it was all fucking ice. And he was like, and you could tell he's crying, but you couldn't hear him. And you couldn't see his face because it was all covered up.
You just see him kind of.
Sounds like me on Lake.
When we went fishing with Mark Levinka.
Awful.
Yeah, we used to go
That's what you get for wearing a cotton freaking outfit.
I don't know what I wore. I had no idea what it was going to be like.
He was nude.
That was ridiculous. And we look back at Paul. I swear to God, he had a frozen mustache.
Could have been. Yeah,
awful.
We had a park that we would go to. It was called French Park. It was in it was by the Cincinnati area, and when it would snow, it was up on a hill. Cincinnati, believe it or not, it's hilly. It's not flat like here in Texas. And we used to be able to go, gosh, I want to say at least half a mile on a sled. When I say a sled, the
two rails.
The two rail kind,
Damn.
right? So me and my buddy would, we'd go down, add more weight, because we were probably 9, 10, so we weren't super heavy. So one of us would get on the bottom, the other one would climb on top, and we'd go down, and we'd go all the way as far as we could get. And you'd go down there's a street first, and you'd go like that, then you'd turn, and you'd actually go down a big old hill. And like I said, it was probably half a mile that we could go down this thing.
Then you had to walk all the way back.
Oh, it was great. We didn't give a shit.
Yeah, because
climbing up the hill.
It was so damn fun, it didn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was a blast. So,
That was part of it. I remember going up a tree, meaning top of the hill, all the way down the hill, hit the tree, but for some reason, I get to go up. And so I went up like 3 or 4 feet and then came right back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, we had a behind our house, where I said that I climbed up into the sewer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we had a creek back there. So we had woods and we had the creek. Well, the creek obviously just kept going, but we had a big old hill that we would always go out to, and we'd ride down there. We'd get a toboggan or the round dishes.
Yeah.
Right?
Like in
Chevy Chase style.
Chevy Chase
style. Boom. So yeah, we'd ride those. But there was a creek right at the bottom. So you had to maneuver, you had to turn your sled so you'd go next to the creek. Because if you didn't, and this has happened to me.
You went into the creek?
Into the creek. And it was probably about a 6-foot drop down into the creek.
I mean, that's how.
Were you able to swim out of there, or were you able to stand up?
It wasn't a deep creek. It was probably 6-7 inches.
Yeah, but you fly off that thing and smack. I mean, just
no roaring rapids.
No, it was no roaring. It was all frozen too, so that was another
even
thing.
worse.
God, it's amazing we survived that shit. Man.
But part of the thing is we'd get going so fast, your friends would push you. Then we'd build a ramp, so you'd come off the ramp.
What could go wrong there?
It was near the end. So you'd lose control.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to me. I was like, and all of a sudden I just right off the side and right
and they're
down.
Like,
I just disappear. So yeah, that happened.
What a nightmare. Oh, the stupid shit we do.
We survived.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, here's Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
He's oiling up his.
Well, he worked for a chemical company.
Yeah.
He was coming up with a protective
lubricant.
It was a coating for a cereal, and it turned out it was just a protective coating, and he sprayed a little bit on there, and
such a stupid scene.
It's like you would die.
Yeah, he does take off on that little silver little metal disc. See you, dudes. And it's. Hold on. So boom. Yeah.
Oh, it's so stupid.
That was so fast.
Great movies.
Yes. We just watched that.
Yeah.
That was the first time we watched it probably since it came out.
I really enjoy. Yeah.
Good stuff.